Mrs. Darwin H. Cobb announced the birth of their daughter, Francesca.
Many congratulations on the baby.
Harvard Law School yet? Are you getting all stuffy and self-important?
Well, as you know, I've always liked to write letters. I decided I might do better trying to write laws, which, after all, are the letters that civilization writes to itself.
Yes, you are getting all stuffy and self-important. Come and have a drink with us sometime. We're right on the way to New York. And sooner or later, everyone comes to New York.
Read the New York Times account of your show in Stanford. Sounds like you're causing a series of seismic shocks up and down that Merritt Parkway.
Don't joke about my work. There's more there than what they said in your goddamn Bible, the New York Times. And close, see what other critics said. Notice they think I'm good. I am, too. Or could be. If I could only focus.
Sorry. I know you're good. I've always known it.
Here you made law review, whatever that means. I assume you review laws. I wish you'd review some of the marriage laws.
Just a quick note. Are you in any trouble?
I don't understand your last note. We're fine. All fine. Everybody's fine.
Congratulations on baby number 2.
Number 2 is the perfect way to describe this particular baby.
Greetings from Washington. Here clerking for a Supreme Court justice, which isn't quite as fancy as it sounds.
Dear Andy, I was very sorry to hear about the death of your father. I know he was a great influence on you, and I know you loved him very much. I also know he didn't like me. I'm sure he thought I was bad for you, and I probably was. Still, he was a good, decent man, and I always knew where I stood with him when you'd bring me home to your house. Back in the old days, back in the land of Oz. I wish I'd had a father like that. Please accept my deepest sympathies. Love, Melissa.
Dear Melissa, thank you for your note on my father. I did love him. He was a classy guy, the best of his breed. Even now he's gone, I can still hear him reminding me of my obligations to my family, my country, and myself. In roughly that order. All my life, he taught me that those born to privilege have special responsibilities, which is why I suppose I came home alone from Japan, why I chose the law, and why I'll probably enter politics at some level, sometime on down the line. Thanks for writing. Love, Andy.
Merry Christmas. I'm enclosing a snapshot Mother took of me and the girls. Don't I look domestic? Stop looking at my hair. And by the way, you'll notice you know who is not in the picture.
Thanks for the Christmas card. Are you in trouble?
Greetings from Reno. Could I stop by Washington on the way back east?
Let me know when you're coming. You can meet Jane.
Jane?
I'm going out with a great girl named Jane.
Melissa Gardner Cobb regrets that she will be unable to accept the kind invitation of...
Dear Melissa, had to add my 2 cents worth to Jane's thank you note for the wedding present. Guess it was jealously peeking over my shoulder to make sure this isn't a love letter. First of all, thanks for the present, whatever it was. Ah, a tray. I am now told it was a tray. A hand-painted tray. Hand-painted by you, I'll bet. Anyway, thank you. I hope all goes well with you, as it does with us. We'll be moving to New York in the fall. I've got a job with one of those high-powered law firms. It will probably be stuffy as hell for a while, but I'll learn the ropes. Besides, it's in my home state. It might be a good jumping-off place for something political, a little way down the line. We both want you to come to dinner once we're settled in. And don't say you never come to New York. Sooner or later, everyone comes to New York, as someone once wrote me, long, long ago. Merry Christmas from us to you. Where are you these days? Happy birthday. See, even a married man never forgets. Get well soon. Might have wrote that you had some difficulty. I hope it's not serious and by now you're feeling fine. I can't remember exactly what 1 dozen red roses are supposed to say, but here they are, and I hope they say, cheer up. Hey, I sent you some flowers a while back. Did you receive them? Are you all right?
Dear Andy, yes, I'm all right. Yes, I got your flowers. Yes, I'm fine. No, actually, I'm not fine, and they tell me I've got to stop running around saying I am. I'm here at this posh joint outside Boston, drawing out for $155 a day. One of my problems is I got slightly too dependent on the Kickapoo Joy Juice. A habit which they tell me I picked up in those party days back in our town. Another is that I slide into these terrible lows. Mommy says I drag everybody down, and I guess she's right. Anyway, the result is that my ex has taken over custody of the girls, and I'm holed up here popping tranquilizers, talking my head off in single and group psychiatric sessions, and turning into probably the biggest bore in the greater Boston area.
Have you thought about doing some painting again? That might help. Did you get my note about taking up art? You were good, and you know it. You should keep it up.
I did get your note. I have taken it up. And it helps, really. Thank you. I'm channeling my rage, enlarging my vision, all that. I hope all goes well with you, and wait, hold it. I'm looking it up in my little black book. Aha! Jane. It's Jane. I hope all's well with you and Jane.
Merry Christmas from Andy and Jane Ladd. And Andrew the Fourth. Guess the name of the dog.
Porgy.
You got it.
Merry Christmas from San Antonio. I'm trying the Southwest. I can see the most incredible shapes from my bedroom window. And there's also a pretty incredible shape now sleeping in my bed.
Season's greetings from the Ladd family. Mother wrote you were planning on getting married again.
I was. I did. I'm not now.
Donner, Rhodes, and McAllister announced the appointment to partnership of Mr. Andrew M. Ladd III.
Dear Andy, now you're such a hotshot lawyer, could you help me get my children back? Darwin hardly lets me near them, and when he does, they behave as if I had some contagious disease. I wasn't much of a mother, but maybe I could improve if I just had the legal responsibility.
Better stay out of this one. Our past connections, conflict of interest.
Hello from Egypt. I'm trying to start again in the cradle of civilization.
Christmas greetings from the Ladds. Andy, Jane, Drew, Nicholas, and Ted. And of course, Porgy.
I'm thinking of moving to Los Angeles. Do you know anyone in Los Angeles? Does anyone know anyone in Los Angeles?
Joy to the world from all the Ladds. Note our new address.
Merry Christmas. Hey you, what's going on? Just when I decide to move to New York, I see you scampered off to the suburbs.
I find the suburbs generally safer.
Chicken. Mother wrote that you won some important election for the Republicans. I'm terribly disappointed. I love all politicians, but I find Democrats better in bed.
Oh, I'm a liberal Republican with a strong commitment to women's rights. Doesn't that count?
That depends on your position.